Hi and welcome to this little pick-me-up energy flow. My name is Rebecka Latoś and I'll be guiding you through a little movement practice where we move through asanas that energizes our body and gives us a bit more circulation into the body. All you need is yourself and potentially a mat if you like to practice on it. So let's come into a child's pose. As you're starting first with the butt down to your heels, have your right big toe above the left big toe. Keep your knees a little bit wider than your hips. And then extend your arms forward, dropping the belly down between your thighs, but feel supported for your ribs towards the thighs. Let the forehead sink down onto the ground and melt into your armpits. Take a slightly deep breath in and out. Letting the body settle in for a moment, sinking into the structure. Tap into your breath, feeling the expansion and contraction. The rising and falling. From here, anchor into your fingertips, but lift the palms of your hands up. Lifting the arms and the armpits off the ground, and then let your gaze move forward in between your hands. So keep length through the spine, lifting the armpits, straight arms. Inhalation. And as you exhale, soften, melting down into your torso. Inhalation. Exhale, keep melting down. Keep your hands more or less shoulder width distance. In and exhale, keep melting down. Now from here, lift up the body a bit more and walk your hands over towards the left side, extending through the right side of your torso. Inhalation and exhalation. Back into center, and then over towards the right side, extending the left side of the body. Inhalation. Exhalation. In and out. Come back to center, and then release your hands down, drop the forehead down. From the bottom of your spine, start to roll up, vertebrae by vertebrae, into a seated. From here, come up to all fours. Hands on the shoulders, knees under hips. And then let your toes be tucked, just to awaken the feet a little bit more, engaging them. Let your fingertips point backwards. Opening up around your palms of the hands and your forearms. In and out through the nose. If it feels a lot already in your hands and forearms, then maybe just stay here. If it feels okay, you can start to shift the weight back with your torso and hips and then forward. As you move back, you're exhaling. As you move forward, you're inhaling. Have a little connection between navel and spine. Jaw relaxed. Space between upper teeth and lower teeth. Nice, come on to center. Let your fingertips point forward here. And then anchor through the left hand. Inhale, opening up your right hand side. Extending the arm up. And as you exhale, let the hand slide down and under, resting onto your right shoulder. Anchor through the left hand side. Open up. And exhale down and under. Inhale, lengthen, open. And exhale, resting onto your right shoulder. Option here is to take your left hand straight up, maybe rotating the palm back and then placing the back of the hand onto your right hip. Let your left hand maybe slide onto the right inner thigh. Then with right hand, you can lift the left shoulder a bit higher up, so that you're letting a bit more of a twist here. Option, extending the left leg straight back, but toes are tucked onto the ground here, hips parallel. Inhalation, exhalation, inhalation, exhalation. Release the knee down, toes still tucked. Release the right hand from the shoulder, left hand in front of the face, pressing the floor away. Open up that wing. And then come back to center. Opposite side, anchor through the right hand side. Inhale, lengthen, lifting through the left hand. Exhale, thread the needle down and under. Anchor through the right hand side, open up, length. And exhale, slide down and under. One more time. And arrive onto your left shoulder. Same thing here, right hand straight up to the sky. Option, behind the back onto the left hip or left inner thigh. Right hand is lifting the left hand is lifting the right shoulder away, and then perhaps sliding the right foot straight back. Keep your hips parallel. Steady breath in and out. In and out. Inhalation. And as you exhale, release the right knee back down, toes tucked. Left hand moves away from the right shoulder, right hand in front of the face, press the floor away, lifting up. And then release down towards the ground. From here, cat, cow. From the base of your spine, tailbone lifting up, vertebrae by vertebrae, moving into a cow. Soften the belly, widen the chest, lift the chin up. Tuck the tailbone down and under, vertebrae by vertebrae, into a cat. Lengthen open. And close. Open. And close. And then find center. As your toes are tucked, send the hips back towards your heels. Lift the knees up, anchor through your fingertips. Let your tricep point a bit more down, and then chin to chest. Lift the hips up, soften the heels down. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Perhaps swaying the hips a little bit from side to side. And then find center. Let your ribs hug in, widen through your sit bones. Inhalation. Exhalation. Inhale, lift the heels up, bend the knees, tiptoe all the way towards the top of your mat. Feet hip width in distance, about 2 fists between your feet. Move the big toes away from the smaller toes and let the small toes slide away from each other. From here, as you fold, drop the head and neck down. Grab hold of your elbows or triceps, swaying from side to side, softening your lower back. And then release the hands down. Shake your head, yes. No. Maybe. And yes. Relax. Press the floor away as you roll up, vertebrae by vertebrae. Coming all the way up to standing. Swing your arms up and above. Palms together. Release to heart center. Tadasana, mountain pose. Tailbone pointing down, engaging the core gently to support the lower back, palms facing forward. From here, send the arms forward and upwards. As you exhale, support the lower back, bending from the upper back. Back to center, bend the knees, round in the lower back, fold forward and down. Inhale, flat back. Reach your fingertips down to the ground, or option, hands onto your shin bones, letting the hands just be beneath your kneecaps. Folding forward and down, plant your palms down, step your right foot, big step back and down, sinking into your hips, release the right knee, anchor through the left foot, rise up, deep, feminine lounge. Let your hips be squared and then widen through the chest. Inhalation, open the heart, palms open, exhalation, fold forward and down. Plant your palms underneath your shoulders, press the floor away, lift the right knee off, step back, plank. Release the knees down, untuck your toes. Keep your chest wide, bend the elbows, melt all the way down with the torso. Small Bhujangasana, baby cobra, lift the heart up and forward. Hands soften to the ground, and then pulling the hands slightly back, reach your heart forward, toenails down, inhalation. And exhale, soften all the way down. Tuck your toes and the hips back to your heels, bow down to earth. Downward facing dog. Inhalation. Exhalation. Step your right foot between your hands, sinking into your hips. Release the left knee down. Anchor through the right foot, rise up, deep feminine lounge. Hips parallel, soften into the body without collapsing. Lift the heart up, arms straight. Inhalation and exhalation. Folding forward and down. Plant your palms down, lift the knee off. Stepping back into plank. Release the knees, untuck the toes. Wide chest, melting all the way down. Flat onto your belly. Rise up into small Bhujangasana. Stay here. Inhalation. Exhalation. Inhaling, and as you exhale, look over towards one foot, back to center, and then over towards the opposite foot. Back into center, inhaling, exhale, soften all the way down. Send the hips back to your heels, tuck the toes, bow down to earth. Downward facing dog. Inhalation. Exhalation. Left foot stepping forward between your hands. Right foot follows. Feet hip within distance. Fold forward and down. Press the floor as you roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Swing the arms up and above. Palms together. Release to heart center. Inhale, lengthen, open. Palms together. Exhale, release your left hand towards the left thigh. Grow tall through the right hand side. Inhale. As you exhale, tip over towards the left side, opening up the right side of your body. Look up to the ceiling, chin close to your armpit. Inhalation. And exhalation. Inhale, back to center, palms meet. Exhale, right hand towards the thigh. Grow tall through the left hand side. Inhaling. Exhale, tipping over towards the right side. Looking up to the ceiling, chin close to your armpit. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Anchor through the soles of the feet. Come back to center, palms together. Look up, thumbs connected. Release towards heart center. Send the arms all the way up, palms meeting. And then behind you, interlace your fingers. Clasp your palms together tightly and then extend your arms straight down. Feet hip within distance or slightly wider. Bend the knees a little bit and then dive forward, opening through the chest and shoulders. Steady breath in and out through the nose as you drop the head down, relaxing the neck. Perhaps shifting the weight a little bit more forward towards the front foot. Releasing any tension into the neck, maybe shaking off the head a little bit. Yes, a bit of no. Not looking in between your knees. Each exhalation allowing the torso to soften, to melt deeper in towards the thighs, and having the knees gently bent to avoid any unnecessary strain on the hamstrings. Inhaling and exhaling. Bend the knees, press the floor away, rise up through the chest, come all the way up to standing. Relax your hands down. Inhale, extend the arms up, palms together, and then exhale, release towards heart center. From here, let your toes point a bit more outwards and then sink down into Malasana, a squat. Keep your arms close towards the body, knees and toes pointing towards the same direction. Left arm flat down, tricep to the inside of the left knee. Inhale, prepare for the twist. Exhale, twisting the right arm straight up, looking up to the sky. Inhalation. Exhalation. Back into center, inhaling. Opposite side, right tricep, right knee, palm down. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, twisting. Looking up to the sky, inhale fully. Exhale completely. Back to center. Toes forward, hands forward. And then slowly arriving onto your butt cheeks. Lengthen the legs straight forward and down. Move the butt cheeks away from the sit bones. Extend your arms up and above. And exhale, fold forward and down. Widen through the chest, look forward in between your feet. As you exhale, melting, soften all the way down. Inhalation. Exhalation. Inhalation. And exhalation. One more breath in. And out. Rolling up to center. Bend your knees, give your legs a little squeeze. Preparing yourself for a short little Shavasana. Extending your legs straight forward, head down. Roll the head a bit from side to side. And then pause in stillness. Take a deeper full breath in through the nose. And sighing out. Arriving into complete stillness. Allowing your arms and legs to be heavy, sinking, softening, becoming one with the mat. Torso, belly, spine, hips, melting, sinking. Feel free to lay here a bit longer if you have time to extend your Shavasana. Otherwise, you can start to bend your knees, place the feet down, let your lower back soften towards the ground. Then let your right arm come above the head, rolling over towards your right side. And then gently with the left hand in front of your heart, pushing the floor away. And arriving into a seated. Extending your arms up and above, palms together, release to forehead for clarity, lips for truth, and heart for kindness, compassion, and gratitude. Thank you for joining me, practicing, finding space for yourself. Namaste.